big long, that big opening, that was the a church was right here. They burned down. Oh, and they're freaking out.
Really? Where was the church?
Huh?
Where
I knew
was
it.
the church
And
fire?
where was the church? I
Yes.
knew it.
Hey, grandson.
What are you doing with your screen? Who is this?
Which
Uh-oh, who's this guy?
hold on.
Who is this guy on here? Who's that? That Glover?
Say
Who's Moto?
no.
Hello?
I don't.
Hold on a second.
I don't know. I just joined.
Hey, Tiny, where you been at?
Oh, I've been around. Walt.
I
I've
haven't
been
seen
around.
you in a while.
Right, right. I was traveling a little bit.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I sent Steve a couple pictures of my garden.
Uh huh.
The flower, the front of the house, like a big garden, and I had sunflower. I got tomato plants.
Mm,
Everything got flowers on it now.
okay. Now,
Um,
I haven't started this year. I'm trying to
no,
get the I'm trying to get the ground together. I want to put a little concrete down so I can walk around the backyard. Uh,
okay.
you know, maybe put a barn door on so I can use my garage for an event or something.
Oh, you going in and out?
Yeah, right.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're thinking about putting a electrical, what's it called, like a tarp on top, because I got furniture in the back.
yeah,
So I wanna have a electrical tarp go over and for the sun. That's
right.
what I want it for.
Well,
The retract and goes back. I'm gonna get that. But if I get
okay,
something like that, I want to put like netting. I want to put like a screen netting for the mosquitoes. I want to get
right.
that.
Okay, yeah. So, well, I I put some lights up, and
The
I'm gonna
solar lights.
uh, uh solar lights and LED.
Oh, nice. I want to get those solar lights because I want to put it in my whole backyard.
Yeah,
And,
Amazon.
no, I go to Lowe's.
Okay.
Lowe's, has I want to see if they change colors because I like
Mm-hmm.
that. I could put them in the dirt
Mm-hmm.
all over the place in my whole backyard. And it'll look nice at
Yeah.
nighttime. They just
Right.
change
So,
colors.
and so I've got two big planters and one small planter, and I want to maybe
Nice.
make them bigger, and and that'll be it.
Nice. Out of wood or plastic or
Out of wood, preferably. Now, what I
oh,
did, I put a fence up, but I didn't have the wood touching the ground because that's
oh,
what messes up the fence. So,
okay.
so I raised that up, and I noticed my planters are going down in the ground, so I'm going to put cement under them,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, and just try to grow some stuff.
Yeah. Because I got raspberries. I had a whole bunch of strawberries
Yeah,
already.
yeah. I got strawberries. That's all I got.
That's it. I planted green peppers right now, waiting for those to come up. Well, that's pretty much. We have dill growing like wild.
Hmm.
We got so much dill. It's growing big right now. It's a lot.
Right now, what's a good thing to do with carrots? What's a good thing to mix with carrots?
I
And
mean,
in
you
a
can
juice, in a juice.
apples, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apples is really good. It's the whole list.
Mm-hmm.
Carrot
Okay.
juice, carrot juice by itself.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes if it's too much, you gotta mix it with something to cut it. Maybe some water a little bit,
Yeah.
because you don't want it all of it. 'Cause it'll be
I have a question. Where do you guys buy your seeds from? Because I'm having problems finding the right seeds I'm looking for.
oh,
Oh,
Ella. Is this Ella or Jacobs?
This Ella.
Hey, Ella. I
Hey.
was I was at Caputo's at Grand in Harlem.
Uh
I
huh.
think I told Steve they had free tomato plants there.
I don't want tomatoes. I can get those anywhere. I need something
No, they're
else.
free. Free. I mean, they sell seeds there at uh, uh, uh over there at Caputo's.
Yeah, but
But
all they have is tomatoes, the
no,
yellow
no,
squash. Uh,
no, they have a whole row. Went by the cashier by the door. They had a whole list of all the seeds.
I'll check them out next year. Right now, my seeds I planted, they're not coming up at all. With all the rain we had, it probably got washed away or something. But
No,
the only
first you
thing
gotta
growing
hatch
is
them.
weeds.
Oh, you
mm.
gotta hatch them first.
You gotta what?
Hatch them.
Ask them.
No, hatch. Like put them in a
Oh,
damp
oh,
cloth.
you mean starter, a starter.
Yes, a starter. They got
Hmm.
them kits at Home Depot or Lowe's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
And
put them in
Menage.
or
yeah. That's
Menards.
those little cups you put the seeds in, and you let them start first in the house, and then you
Yeah.
transplant them to the yard.
Yes, we
That's
use
too much
start.
work. I just want to put them in the dirt and let them grow.
Ha.
Sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta put them. We use styrofoam cups.
Uh
We
huh.
put the dirt, the hot dirt for flowers or fruits or vegetables. We buy a bag of that, put it in the house, and we grow it inside. We hatch them, they're growing pretty much, and we plant them after Mother's Day.
Okay. Well, I don't want to do all that work. Like I said, I just want to put them in the dirt and let God take care of the rest. But all
Sometimes
I'm
it
growing now
doesn't
is
do
a
that.
bunch of weeds. And I let
Some,
the weeds grow so far so I won't accidentally pull out the plants because I can't identify the plants from the weeds sometimes. So I let the weeds
no,
grow and then I'm able to identify weeds.
no,
But
Okay.
well,
maybe next year I'll feel better about starting them in the house. Maybe I'll get unlazy.
it's nice. You
Hot
start
season.
them up. Go ahead, Steve.
I said it's an odd season with all the rain and the heat and the cold. I mean, we were still getting 40 something degree nights, you know?
Yeah, I think that's what happened to mine and killed the seeds, all that cold air. But
Look, look
I'm
what
through with it
happened.
this year.
Yeah.
Look at what happened to that one couple. They planted so many fruits and vegetables. They spent over a couple grand. The whole garden got wiped out from that big storm we had
Yeah,
with that tornado. It hit Indiana. They believe Maryville was on TV and then wiped them out.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, the only
Mm.
thing that's coming up really good is squash, the yellow squash. I got a,
Mhm.
they're blooming now, but I don't
You,
see anything else coming up.
you could plant squash pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, they're doing good, but I don't see anything else I planted.
Mm. Yeah.
So
I
I'm gonna wait
forgot.
till next year. Next year
Yeah.
I'll do something.
And then
Yeah.
sometimes there's sisters. Certain plants work together, and some
Yeah.
plants don't work together. They won't grow at all.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, a lot of plants don't, because they take nutrients from the other plants,
Mm-hmm.
But
and then they won't grow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm done with it this year. If something grows, I'll, pick them. But if it doesn't, I'm just gonna leave it alone and let the weeds take over. And next year, I'll clean it up.
I showed Steve a lot of my pictures.
they
I had sunflowers are growing, moonflowers are growing already, raspberries, strawberries. Everything else is having flowers on it. Cucumbers, zucchinis. I got
Yeah.
rhubarb already. We're making pies with rhubarb and juices. And we had tomatoes. The tomato plants are growing with the flowers already. So
Yeah.
that stuff is gonna go.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
had over 30 plants, tomato
Oh,
plants.
that's too many. I can't do that many.
I'm just doing the
Okay.
little small ones.
Yeah, that's me.
We got the whole backyard doing that stuff.
I'm not that industrious. Uh,
Come on.
that's too much work. Too much work.
Yeah.
When you water the grass, watch the weather every day. You go there early in the morning, you take care of the plants. You don't go out there in the heat and then you
Oh,
just water the grass or water the plants like at nighttime.
well,
No, no,
we
no.
don't
You do
need
it
to
in the
do that
morning.
now. We don't
Right.
need to do that now because the ground is already saturated from
Yes,
the
yes.
rain.
We just watch we just watch with the dirt actually.
well,
Um,
Well, I'm going to put sprinklers in,
R-
and I hear I can program them on my computer, and just turn them on in the morning,
Oh,
6 o'clock.
nice.
oh,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Right. Right.
So you must have some extra capital,
What is that?
money.
Well, I have resources, but I ain't never had no extra money.
I don't have any resources. It,
Okay.
it's just me and God in the ground.
Well, then you got resources. If
Okay.
God is everything, and you are part of God, you're God too, so to speak. And whatever you want, you just ask for it, and it'll come to you if you
Okay.
believe.
Okay.
You gotta believe.
You gotta believe. Yep.
Right.
So today's Sunday. We worship the sun. So it's a
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, because that's what uh uh what's the name? The guy that messed everything up?
Trump.
No, no, no. Before that,
Which guy?
the guy at the Council of Nicaea in 325. He was a pagan, and then he said he had an inspiration by the cross, and so he changed uh, the Saturday Sabbath to Sunday, and
Yes.
Oh.
and Easter and Christmas. Those are pagan holidays too, but he just gave them Christian names. And
Halloween.
what's his
Halloween is
name?
a pagan
Yeah,
holiday.
and he wasn't even a Christian. He said he had changed over, but he didn't accept Christ until he was on his deathbed.
Mm.
Constantine,
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
A big
Constantine
fake.
Noble.
a big fake, and he took the Bible and just changed it. You know, so priesthood Mary, everybody was white. All of the Ethiopian Bible were like that say that Jesus and his mother and all them people were black. It all happened in Africa. But he changed it, Constantine, to make it like it's European.
Yeah.
Mm.
Another racist. And ain't nobody over there in Africa, Egypt, or anywhere originally were white. You can't be in that sun all the time and come out white.
Right.
And white is not a color.
What
Somebody
is
told me that
it?
black is a color. From black, you can get white. If they up in the northern area, they're gonna turn white. But everybody there in Africa were dark skinned people.
Yeah. And so the thing is, everybody just people. It
Hmm.
ain't no, they just the powers that be just create these different races so that they can keep us fighting each other.
Yeah.
That's
Keep
true.
keep
Yeah.
causing conflict and not letting nobody get along with nobody.
Right. And so
But
we don't
look,
go anywhere. We just, talk about each other. You
Yeah.
know.
look at a
So
Catholic church. They're selling 20 churches like in Chicagoland area.
20 what?
Churches. So what are they worshiping? Almighty God, or are they worshiping the
Well,
almighty dollar?
well, the churches are just a building, and a
right.
lot of them are money draining because they
Yeah.
don't have enough people to pay their bills. So they have these big old buildings up with all these different rooms and stuff, and you have to maintain them. You have to
Right.
keep heating it so it won't get worse. So it's
Right.
a
No,
big drain on the money.
no, but he's blocking from other Christian orders to come to Chicago.
How's he doing that? By selling his buildings?
He's part of the mafia.
Who?
Kupich is part of the mafia.
Coupage. Who?
Yeah, he's the cardinal from the Catholic Church.
Oh,
Cardinal Supich. Brand,
yeah.
what's his
How's he part of the mafia?
Okay, Katie, these buildings been paid for a long time ago. The church is
No,
a not for profit. Yes.
the buildings have been paid for, but the land and the upkeep is not paid for. You have to do that every week. What's the point of having a big old empty building with nobody in it?
You
I
Can I
just
talking
say
sell it.
something?
about Cardinal Blaze Supich? I'm not quite understanding. He doesn't
No,
own
can I
anything.
say something? Can I say something? It's about okay, there's Latin order wanted by a church in Chicago. He said no. He's selling churches left and right for some kind of development. That's wrong, actually. The people that have been there, came with nothing. They're building these churches from grace of God. They believe in God. They should just put it towards different orders of the religious faith.
Well, they do that too. They
No, they're selling them like they're hotcakes. And
Yeah,
then what are they
but
gonna do
you said
with
the
all the
Cardinal
money?
selling. You said the Cardinal is selling them. What makes you think the Cardinal is selling them?
And then you look at how much they're making, the people on top of the archdiocese, they're
No,
making a pretty penny.
wait, let's go back. You said that the Cardinal is selling the properties. Didn't you say that?
Yes.
So what makes you think that?
Because I'd seen on the Archdiocese of Chicago website, there's 20 churches are sold.
Okay, but
He's the one.
that doesn't mean that the Cardinal is selling them.
Yes, it is.
Why do
Because
you
he's
say
the
that?
one that's saying yes or nay, yay or nay.
Yeah, but he doesn't get the money.
Where do you think the money goes to?
charities, other organizations,
No.
maintaining the priests. We got a lot of old priests and nuns who no longer work, and they have to have medical care. They have a place to stay. They have to live too. So we got all this. Plus, they're
It's a
supporting
racket.
Africa. All different things going on in Africa, all over the country,
Yeah.
It's a
and that
racket,
takes
I think.
money.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
racket.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not. Walter, stop.
Honestly, it is a racket.
Oh, it's not.
He,
Yeah, it is.
he contributes to the racket. He
Oh, for real.
goes to St. Williams. He contributes to it.
Hey.
No,
But
honestly,
at
I
the
mean,
day,
it's
but at
true.
the day, I mean, they have to sell those properties because no one is using them.
Right.
And if
But they are Christian orders.
No, they're
They're
not.
different. Yeah, there is.
No. How
what,
can you have an order with no people?
right?
There's a lot of them. They don't want a Latin mass there. They don't want no Latin masses because it's competition. They don't want
Let me,
competition at
let me,
all.
let me tell you, when it comes to landowners, the Catholic Church is the biggest landowner in America,
And probably the world.
the world, probably, because they own
Oh,
the schools, the churches, the hospitals, all other types of properties. So, funeral,
so
burial grounds.
so at this rate, there won't be no more Catholic churches or schools in Chicagoland area.
Yeah,
What?
but you don't understand. You, just because they sell a Catholic church doesn't mean that they can't build another one.
That's right.
You know,
That's contradicting themselves then.
no, they
Yes,
don't
yes.
use what they can use. I mean what they need. They've been closing Catholic churches since I came to Chicago.
You
Right.
know what they did? They sold the church for $1 to another order.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
What order did they sell it to?
to the Greek church, to the Greeks.
Well, what's wrong with that? If they have the money to pay it, to buy it,
$1.
okay. I don't know about $1.
I don't know
Yes,
Not
dollar.
like the city of Chicago selling property for $1.
I don't know if they sold it for $1 because there's no gain from that. They can't even write it off because they don't have church. They don't get taxed. So I mean, I don't know where you're getting that one from. You got to bring up the facts on that.
Right. Well,
okay.
let me say this. I used to be the president of an organization called Uni, uh, Boulevard Arts Program, and the Catholic Charities, or Catholic Church, whatever, they gave us a building, the church. They didn't want to give us the green space. You know, it had some grass. They didn't want to give us that, but they gave us all the buildings for nothing.
But you had
Yeah.
a program.
Yeah, the Boulevard Arts Center. It was on 55th and a block west of Wood, and
Is
then
that purging?
huh?
Is that 55 is purging or no?
No, that's Garfield.
Oh,
Garfield.
okay.
They
Yeah.
probably did because now that I think about it, the Catholic Charities bought the old Austin Bank, and then when they wasn't working out for them, I think they gave it to their current owners.
Okay.
Diarrhea and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems.
But if
What's that? Was that a TV going off?
Not mine.
That's
Who's TV?
mine. I'm for the mute.
Oh,
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Austin Bank, they if they didn't give it to them, they gave it to them for little or nothing. The Catholic Charities did,
no.
but you know they I take that back. They maybe they did give it to the Greek Church for $1. You know, they just off their inventory so they can stop paying, you know, the light, gas, water, whatever they have. I don't know if they
Right.
have water.
Right.
Hey,
That's the whole thing. They want to get those expenses off of them.
Right.
Steve, how's Danny doing? Glover,
He
Donald Glover.
Glover's out. He's
Okay.
might be on. Um,
I haven't seen him in a while, a couple weeks.
yeah, I spoke to him yesterday.
Okay, he's feeling better.
Oh yeah, he's doing better. He's out of the hospital. We just got out not too long ago. But
He said he waited how long?
he went to Rush, and there was a wait like 3 to 4 hours, I think,
What?
for care. So he ended up going to Godly, and I guess they took him and was able to.
Faster?
Absolutely.
See, that's not good, man. This healthcare system.
Yeah, but I wanted to talk about with Ella the situation that's going on with these water pipes. These what they call what is it? The not
Lead pipes,
yeah, lead pipes, but they actually water mains. The water mains. They're putting new.
water mains.
Pardon. But
Oh,
you
no,
said
go ahead. No, go ahead.
so on Division Street, beginning at Massasoit, they're actually putting in new water mains and new copper pipes to the water mains. Um, this program has started about 3 weeks ago, and it's going to go all the way until October, and it's approximately to long. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, about 5 blocks or more, 5 to 6 blocks that they're actually going. But the thing that's strange about it is most people are not taking advantage of this opportunity to get the new.
You only got these 6. All right, please just continue
So,
on the information.
Bella, you know the traffic coming down your street?
Yeah. But they've been doing a lot of tearing up the streets because it wasn't too long ago they gave us all copper pipes or whatever they did. I don't understand what they're doing now. And
Well,
they keep
Pretty-
Division Street tore up.
I know this is like the third time in 7, 8 years, right?
Right. So what's the problem?
And it's the same. It's not. It's the same. They go down the same depth, you know, 8 to 10 feet down or whatever. And now, I mean, the first time they said it was the gas lines, then they said it was the water lines, the sewer lines, I guess. Now they're doing the water mains and the copper pipes, which is, I don't understand. I remember the last time I told you I had pictures because they made all those mistakes over there.
Right.
That's
Right.
that parkway on the side.
Right.
I have the pictures, and I looked at the dates, and it was 2018 and then 2019 again. And remember one time they left the 8-inch or 6-inch water line just open from Friday to Monday, just spewing out water every. Remember that day?
Yep. That hydrant over there across
Yeah,
the street.
just shooting out the whole weekend, gallons and gallons and gallons of water.
So they lost pressure, water pressure.
Oddly enough, people didn't lose the pressure. That's what was strange. But it was just it's just crazy that you open the streets up, then you put metal plates over it, then you come back and you open them up again, and then you pave over them, then you open them up again. It's like it just doesn't make a lot of sense. But
Well, for one, it's providing jobs for people who are not black, because I have not seen not one
well,
black construction worker out
well,
there.
oddly enough, I saw 2.
You
Is
saw
it
too?
private?
Okay.
Is it private companies or the city?
It's always private. They never the city,
Right.
Oh,
people that do that.
All the contractors are private. They bid on it, and then it goes to whatever, and they get it.
oh wow.
But
But it's too much.
it is
So
it's
wasteful spending.
well, get this. This is what I'm really not understanding. They did it in 19, they did it in 18, at least. But this time they found railroad tracks down there and they pulled them out. I'm like, how did this happen? How can you find railroad tracks in the same location that you dug up prior?
Somebody not doing a job. They just doing a job. They're not doing a.
I know it was the same distance because it was half the street, and but
It was
they found
it was deep or what?
the last time a train probably went down Division had to be like 1910 or something like that.
Probably.
1920? Because I mean, think about it. They didn't have buses, and they didn't have a train. Like they had trolleys. So
Did they have the big bricks down there too?
I didn't see the bricks. They pulled out about a block long of length of tracks.
Oh wow.
Somebody threw them on their scrap truck and grabbed them.
What? They didn't keep
Yeah,
it for history reasons?
I think they went to melt it down. It was
Oh my god.
yeah. I took pictures of them, but it was like I'm like, man, what is going on? But that's one thing. And then the alderman had a meeting, which I thought was the craziest thing. He ended up having a meeting 2 weeks after they had already started. Ella, did you notice that this project has started about a couple weeks back?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get a letter on Division Street like last Wednesday or so, last Monday to have a meeting on Tuesday or Wednesday of last week, and they had already started because I know the streets were blocked off 2 weeks prior. And I'm saying, why are you telling us about this? That there's going to be construction. It's already been going on without notice, and let people know, exactly what they're going to get. And the thing that's really bothering me is the fact that most people are turning down these opportunities because they're saying that they're afraid, that they don't trust the situation. They think that they're scams, or if they come in their properties, they're going to get penalized or things like that, and that's just not the case. I wish I knew how to. Well, I'm going to show you right here. Wait, let me see.
What, copper pipe?
Yeah. This is. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can turn it this way.
Send me a picture. Send me the thing.
See the railroad track, but then
Yeah.
it was like literally probably 100 years old, had been in the ground.
Send it to my phone.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just so much going on right now. You can't really determine where's the way, where's the money going. And I don't know if anybody else noticed, but people are just not out like they used to be. And when I say that, I'm saying I noticed we were at the store yesterday, and we noticed that there was hardly anybody in the Jewel.
Nobody has no money no more.
Which Jewel are you talking about?
The one in River Forest, which seems to be always crowded,
Yeah.
And I'm saying, wow, how can that possibly be? Another person told me the same thing. They said, Steve, I go in there at 4:00, and during the weekend, there's nobody there. There's typically more people.
Because they're getting cut, maybe?
Well, she spoke to one of the workers, and one of the workers said that they've cut their hours down to 2 days a week, 4 hours a day.
What?
Yeah, she said.
This is a Jewel?
Yeah.
What?
Well, I'm gonna make it my point to go up there. I haven't been at that one in a while because I usually go in Melrose Park. But I'm gonna make it my point to go that way.
Yeah.
And where's this Jewel at?
River Forest.
In River Forest, Lake, and right off Harlem.
Right.
Oh, you know what it is? They go to the other place.
Aldi's.
No, Peter. They go there.
That's on Lake and Ridgeland.
People go there now.
No, I don't think they're coming back this way.
I
know it's
crowded.
No.
They said the food is better, like different deals. The meat is different.
Meat is just as high.
That's not true.
I've been in there. They don't have that much difference.
Trust me, the people that go to Jewel and River Forest have been going for decades. Decades, hear me? And
so that Jewel is on Harlem, right? Harlem and Lake?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know. I cannot say why. I
Well,
mean, they got another grocery store close by, like Trader Joe's and the
that's
other place.
but even with the Trader Joe's, that's a different group of people. Just like the Whole Food is up the street, that's another different group of people. Just like the Aldi that's down the street on Harlem, that's a different group. Will you get the same person to shop at all four of them? Probably not. They'll probably shop at two out of the four, but not all four. And I'm
I
just saying,
don't know.
odd that people were going in the store. I sat in the car and I literally saw people go in for like 10 minutes and they were out. And there weren't that many cars like there used to be, you know.
I cannot answer that question then.
What's that?
I can't answer because there's another place on North Avenue by Johnny's Beef, a grocery store. I think they got flooded with grocery stores, maybe.
Oh, you talking about time, some farm time or something like that? Or
Yeah, it's fresh time.
time? Yeah, I don't know anybody that goes in that store.
I mean, they used to be the old
Dominates.
Dominic's, but I mean, there's seems like there's more grocery stores.
But I'm saying to you, we can't predicate this or judge this based on what happened 20 years ago. This has been going on. It used to be crowded. Ella, maybe somebody else on here knows. That store used to be crowded. I don't care what time of the day you would go there. It was
It's
all,
the food prices, maybe,
well, it's the food prices. Yeah, that's true. That could
because
be.
20 years ago, food prices were slashed. For $100, it could feed like four people in your family with $100.
Not,
Steve,
not,
they ain't crowded no more because of the SNAP. You don't have SNAP program, so people can't. They don't have the money to go to Jewels and all of the other stores. How many millions of dollars did they lose from the SNAP program? So that's why you're gonna
A
see a
lot
lot of
of money.
you're gonna see a lot of empty parking lots. Steve, you're
yeah,
gonna see a lot of empty Walmarts. Uh,
Yeah,
the,
hundred
the
thousand
federal
people.
government took they took Medicaid, they took everything. So it's going to be it's going to get worse before it get better, Steve. So
yeah,
uh, they subsidizing. You see, they subsidizing with people's growing food. As I think I heard Ella and Walter say, a lot of people's growing food. Rising Sun, they got they got their vegetables that they grow. So a lot of people are starting growing their own vegetables to keep them afloat for right now. So
Yes.
this is reality. Money.
Hey, you know what? There was a joke on YouTube. You know what was the joke was, Steve?
what's that?
They'll sell us the fruit, but they won't sell us the plants or the trees.
Or the seeds.
Yes. See,
Or
they want to control, they want to sell us the fruit. They don't want to sell us, all the other stuff. Because look, history is going to repeat itself again. During World War II, there were over 200,000 freedom gardens back then. Victory gardens, I believe. Victory gardens. You
mm-hmm.
know, so that produced over 40% of fruits and vegetables. That's the whole United States. And look at we don't have fruit trees in Chicago. Look how much land we're wasting.
Yeah, we do.
Well,
Where
you have to take a look, Walter. Look at the farmers. See this thing is a big picture. This thing is a big picture, and people's better really open up their eyes to see what's happening. Uh, I'm glad that I was born in the '50s because I know how to take a loaf of bread and make me a sandwich. That's what it's coming back to. That's what this here new, I guess is the new administration. See, the new administration always for the rich and billionaires, man.
Uh,
The boy is a trillionaire. The boy is a trillionaire, and everybody's starving. What kind of picture is this? And the SpaceX and all
He
of
built
that. There.
he built that company though. He built that. He
I
deserved that
understand.
money.
I understand. Look, man. I understand all of that, all of that. But you taking every program. You
Nah, he
taking
not taking
program.
nothing.
Monk, it is bigger. I mean, there's nothing out there. People, it's everything. It's here. You know, because look, I went to parks. There's no fruit trees. They just built this at our park, Sarah Park. Uh, you know, some kind of prime example. They planted all these trees. They had a gardening club, but they don't produce fruits or vegetables.
Well, they took the fruit
Or
trees down. We used to have fruit trees all in the 90s on the west side of Chicago, all on the north side of
why do
Chicago.
you think?
I would literally get off of school. Me and my friends would get off to school, walk up to the lake, and we would climb the trees like little monkeys and actually eat apples. We had no money. We would actually climb in the trees and go eat apples. I don't know why they got rid of them, but again, this is a Democratic ran city.
No,
So
just like what I said. They want to just sell us fruits. They don't want us to get free stuff, like free
Let me
fruits
ask you
or
a question.
free.
When you ate those apples, your stomach didn't hurt?
no, I was born in 1986. I'm cut from Harriet Tubman cloth, so I was able to. Yeah, no, that wasn't nothing to me.
No, it used to be blackberries all over the place.
And blackberries, and you used to walk and the flies be all on the. We never ate the berries. And matter of fact, the little red berries, they used to grow a lot too. You feel me? But again, I mean, I feel like if we are in these democratic cities, why aren't these cities keeping it like that? Why aren't these cities following suit? Keeping it, keeping fruit trees and preventing economic deserts or food deserts and that. Come on, we got
I
a black
mean,
mayor, we got all this, and we still ain't got.
I
Come on, you
mean,
can't blame Trump for everything. You can't blame Trump. Oh, Trump did that. Trump. You can't blame the white man for everything. When it's a black man that run what we got going on.
no.
I agree with that because, like I've always thought, we have too many black politicians who hold power and in office, and they're not doing anything but getting a check. And
Exactly.
and it should not be that way. I agree with you on. That's the only time I'm gonna agree with you, Monk. But I agree with
Uh-oh,
you on
uh-oh.
that because you're absolutely correct. We have to hold our black officials accountable. Let them know you
Can
just
I
can't sit up there and get a check and don't do nothing for us.
can I say something?
No, I'm mad now.
No, no. Can I say something? Do they teach hydro or what is it, cultural, whatever, growing stuff in schools?
Horticulture,
Chicago, yeah, hydroculture in
horticulture.
Chicago public schools.
No.
Well, on the south side, they do have this school that's teaching horticulture, and they're
But
growing things. I can't
one
think of the
school,
name of the school, but it's on the south side somewhere.
but they only got one school, so
But
that's
I don't know about
incubator.
any other school. Now,
Yeah, but you know what, Walter? Growing up, we had a lot of after school matters, but even me, I didn't grow up. I had no wood shop, no woodwork. They don't teach those things in school. You know what I'm saying? And me
I got a
personally,
garden.
I look at it as we are in a system, and the system is not designed to have us have a utopia of smart, educated black kids, Spanish kids, minority kids, and it's like because you wouldn't need so many cops or politicians to help you if everything was going good. They don't want things to go. They could fix things. It's not hard to fix crime. It ain't hard to fix these team takeovers. None of this stuff is difficult. The problem is they're not implementing them because then you have to have a problem in order to get votes. If everything was just going good, nobody would be complaining, nobody would be talking. So there will always be crime. It pays for the jails. You know what I'm saying? They got to fill these jails up. All I see is black kids doing dumb shit and getting locked up.
But you can have crime, but what about a good economy?
Again, see, we starting to get a little bit massive. Even when the economy good, black people doing bad. It don't matter when the economy is doing good. Black people don't take advantage of these economies.
Steve, why is a lot of businesses leaving Chicago?
Pritzker.
Huh, Steve?
Would you say why are small businesses leaving?
No, why all businesses, small, medium, large, leaving Chicago?
It's a business that just left because of Pritzker. I forgot who it was. It was in the paper today. It was a big business. They said they leaving. They taking their business.
The salt company, Morton
Yep,
or something.
Yeah, well, they leaving because
Morton Salt.
Chicago is not as profitable for them as this other place they're going. Chicago wages are one of the
Man,
highest.
I don't know where y'all been. Morgan Salt left. Morgan Salt left. I'm 74 years old. Morgan Salt left 50
God
years ago.
bless.
Morgan Salt
here.
left. Procter and Gamble, Swin, Sears, all them left 50 years ago. So you can't blame economy. You can't blame economy on demand that produces the soap, the washing powder, the washing machine, and you don't blame economy on that man. You blame the economy on the man that double tax him. Everything from the 50s, and I think Ella was born in the 50s, and a couple of more on this phone was born in the 50s. Everything in the 50s was according to your paycheck. My dad brought home $500, and hell, the rent was $150. See, so everything is based on what your paycheck is, and with what's going on today, you don't make enough money. You don't make enough money to contribute to your house note, and this is the way that the new White House, as y'all want to call it, or whatever y'all want to call it. This is the way. It ain't never been where you couldn't go to the hospital and that bill wasn't paid. Hell, you can't get nothing. Medicaid and Social Security, everything is finna go into a halt until they get as Ella said, it ain't the black people. It ain't the black people. It's the administration period. The administration period won't fight for what is right.
No. It's not the administration, and it is black people. What you got to understand, man.
My man, I'm through.
Okay, brother. There's other people on here, brother. But
I will talk with you later, my man.
All right, bro. So what you got to understand is, though, and I do believe in this, and I know he believes in this too. I know he do. You get paid in proportion to the problem you solve. If you can solve complex problems, you're gonna get money. But if all you can do is move a box from right here to right here, don't you expect no living wage ever in this life, in this world. You get paid to the proportion of the problems that you solve. When you
Okay,
solve
well,
big,
But what,
hold on.
wait.
When you can
what about
solve big problems, you get the big bucks. Now, Steve, what were you, engineer, architect? They gave you the big bucks because you can solve a big problem.
Hold
Y'all
on,
can't be,
hold on,
y'all
It's
hold
don't be
on.
about
mad at Steve. Don't be mad
professional.
at Steve for
no,
that.
no. I said
Uh,
economy. When I said economy, I mean the overall economy. What we're spending for gas, what we're spending for property, what we're spending for food, all of those things. It's not
That is inflation.
well, yes, it has a lot to do with inflation, but who controls inflation?
Yeah, but you not Steve. You got to look at this variable. During COVID, when the prices spiked up, Steve, that had nothing to do with the government or Walmart not making. Walmart stopped making 24-hour Walmart. All the 24 hours stopped. They the price gouging. They never stopped, and none of these companies lowered their price after
What
COVID
about
stopped.
petroleum? What about petroleum? The government had nothing to do with the cost of petroleum.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
but
Taxes.
the petroleum at that time was relatively low. Gas was only $3.50 at that time. At the highest, $4. But you gotta
No,
really blame
Supply,
these. You
no.
supply,
gotta
and
blame
like
Lemus.
demand.
I don't know where you been, but we paying almost $6 a gallon for gas. What are you talking about?
Where you paying
When?
$6 for gas at, Steve? And I'm
You
up
got,
north.
you got to be crazy.
I'm up
What?
north.
It's five. It's five. When I looked at the gas thing at the gas station, it was 5.15. I don't know if it was for diesel or regular gas or what. We paid
Yeah,
four
that was
ninety
diesel.
four for super,
Can
and
I
the
say
other one we
something?
The
played.
price
No, Walter, we played 4.54 for regular. So what's that for $5? 4.5 in decimal points. You move that up to $5.
No,
of,
449
of
is
Steve, can I
diesel.
449.
say
That's a good
something?
deal.
Wait, hold on. Because I'm gonna say this: if you got to be very delusional to think that prices haven't gone up. Oil predicates and dictates the cost of everything we typically deal with. You know, if you don't have transportation costs and fuel, you know, people have to have fuel for their lights and for their cooking in some countries. That dictates how we live in our economy. And I mean, I don't know if you've forgotten, but we're still at a war. We're in a war that
Special military operation.
no, they said it's
Can
a
I say something?
they said it was
Oh,
a
so it's a war now. Okay, cool. Big boss said it's a war. It's a war.
yeah.
Can I say
Go ahead,
something?
Walter. What you got? What you got?
Okay. I think like a lot of people got cars on here. You go to the gas station, they sell E85 gas, and it's half the price of regular gas.
Who is
It's
this?
like E85 gas.
What about it?
It's like half the price. It's almost $2 and like close to 99 cents.
And
Or
where do you buy this gas?
you could go anywhere, certain gas stations they have it, but I mean, no, we can't put it in your car because you got your motor had to take that kind of gas.
Okay, so then we talking about nothing because
No, it's price fixing. Why is that gas cheaper than these
they made
other cars?
from corn fibers or corn something. That's what.
There's two different kind of blends of gas. There's a winter blend of gas and a summer blend of gas.
Okay, but
And then the summer blend is a lot higher,
but
way higher.
but I don't know why we're talking about that when we know very much well that they said this war will make prices go up. I mean,
Look at Indiana, it's $1 cheaper
it's
than
all
here.
cheaper
Why?
because of their taxes.
Who the
Make
detective?
no mistake. I am not defending the current. I know the gas is higher. The gas is higher. You know what I'm saying? Like Trump is definitely messing up the country even more. And again, um, I like that because all people get screwed over, not just blacks. White people get screwed over.
So,
White people.
so
Oh
you,
yeah,
you a sadomasochist.
yeah. If black people can't get reparations, everybody got to suffer. That's how I think.
So
I,
you
I,
go.
I
Oh,
I think just like that. I don't care. I want everybody to struggle, and all the white people that's like, oh,
Sadomasochism,
oh, all the white people that's like, oh,
you can hurt
Trump,
yourself.
oh
Trump.
my God.
I guess
No. All the white people that's like, oh man, Trump, huh? I never in life trusted Trump. I found Trump entertaining and funny. And I know a lot of white people and all the liberals, the Democrats and the right, they this administration showed they in cahoots with them because they all was part of them Epstein files. You know, even under the Obama couldn't have released it. He had information on it. So all of them and it's coming out, Steve, that you know how they were talking about the LGBTQ and all that. Fox, CNN was propagating those stories so people can fight against each other. These people work with each other. That's why I tell black people, you cannot trust the left. At least the people on the right, you know who they is. You know who Trump is.
let me ask you this question: What's the
No.
what's the Epstein files have to do with our economy?
The Epstein files got a lot to do with your economy because when the housing market, that was all of the housing market and all these and government subsidies for these buildings, and those bogus ass loans. What's that man name again? Was it Kennedy? No, Bill Clinton implemented that, and Epstein told him to implement that.
Greenspan.
Yeah, he get Steve. All of it is a play. All these people are working together. All of it's a play. That's what I'm saying.
The higher ups are playing everybody.
Here's another thing. If you got young nieces and nephews, and when you say what they got to do, and they like video games, Epstein told the head dude of Activision for that's the top company for Call of Duty. He said we need to get the kids involved in the economy. We need to get them to start spending money on microtransactions. It's all a play. And that's what I'm saying. We need to
Yeah,
get real black representation. Obama was not a real black man. We need a
but,
real black man.
but where did that money? That money still didn't come from the kids; it came from their parents. Kids don't have that kind of money. But again,
Not our kids, no. Other kids, they do got that type of money. Other
Can
kids, they do
I,
got it. Our
can
kids
I,
don't got it.
yeah, but it comes from parents. It's not from.
can I say
I see what you're
something?
saying.
Yeah, go ahead, Walter. What you got?
So while we're in a hole, when Clinton had it balanced, we're 40 trillion in the hole, and we're like enslaved now.
Well,
We are. We're paying
that's that's,
interest out of the wazoo.
that's a long story.
See?
Steve,
Because
Yes.
we pay
uh, it's
$1 trillion a year.
Hold on. Go ahead.
it's
Mr.
okay. You
Go
can have
ahead.
Walter to finish. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ella.
This is not Ella. This is Edie.
Who's eating now? Jacobs?
Yes, sir. I didn't see you
Oh,
at the
okay.
meeting the other day.
Oh my God. I know.
See.
I
But
know.
anyway, Steve, aren't you Rebecca gonna be at your place on the 11th about Medicare?
Yeah. We're doing
Okay.
it.
What
What's
time?
going on there?
We got to get the flyer together. We'll get it out.
What's going on with Medicare?
Enrollment.
Oh, okay.
We enroll. But I mean, the reason I brought up the economy was because, like I said, I'm looking at all these projects that's going on, and as Ella said, wow, how are they spending all this money when they were just in the same hole 2 years in a row? And when I say hole, I don't mean like, hole in the hole because of money. Literally, they dug up the same hole, and they had tons of people out there working, trucks, and what'd you say, 50 workers a day, Ella? At least minimum 50 workers.
Where
That's
at?
a lot of workers.
On division, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they had 50 workers doing what? Protesting?
No, they're actually working, and we're trying to figure out, how is the economy so bad, but then you see all this work that's not even, let's just say, it's not really an emergency. It's not.
You know why? There's different kind of different things. What they're doing is a service. It's not really producing anything.
Well, this is what was said to me about the copper lines. They took a loan out for that.
Oh wow.
Like $40,000 per property. They took a loan out and you won't be charged for it for, I think they said 7 or 10 years.
Yeah, and then your water bill's gonna be sky high to the moon.
Yeah, but
that's what they're doing. They're not gonna be
what they trying to put
sticker
up?
shock.
What are they building over there?
They're putting in new water mains, which is the incoming water that we get, and they're tying in new copper pipes because they're saying that the old pipes were lead and they're dangerous. And I know people that's 80 plus years old, and they say, I've been drinking out of the pipes for 80 years. And
exactly. So what it is, because I heard that they was putting a data center out here too, a quantum data center. I think Dre talked about that. This was a while ago though, so I don't know how far.
That's still something that's going on.
Yeah, and that which is dumb. Like, and this is why Black people can't complain, because you got. I'm telling you, that's not good. It's gonna draw away. Your electricity bill gonna go up. Your water bill gonna go up. Everything is going to go up, and you are going to be priced out of the neighborhood because of these data centers. That
30%.
center, it's going to push Black people out. So if Black people really care, I'm giving you the information. That's what Black people need to be in the street protesting. Not no kings. That shit don't mean nothing.
You know what the data centers is all about? Those are surveillance centers. They're surveilling everybody, not only white, Black, everybody.
Everybody.
Even your taxes. That's like controlling you everyday life. These data centers, they're putting too much money in this garbage.
And then there's gonna be a lot of noise pollution. I mean, it's just gonna be like hearing like 10 air conditioners going off at once, or idling truck, idling 18-wheeler. It's just gonna be.
Where are they supposed to be putting this data center?
I heard it was Madison or Chicago Avenue. I think Chicago Avenue.
In Chicago and what?
I'm not sure, but it's like in the Austin area by where Emma's office at. That's what I this was a while ago. I just know Dre was like, yeah, they were talking about building they finna build a boom, 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 boom. I'm like, that's not a good idea at all.
Yeah, they're draining our water and our electric.
The Lurie's medical center right there down the street from Emma Mitt's office. And they are doing what's known as reservoirs on Cicero and like West End, underground reservoirs for the storm drains.
They're getting ready. They prepping because they know Black people don't ask no questions, don't care. We just walking around. Oh, I go with my switches, with my crack, with my drugs, with my this, and the regular people just going about. It ain't my business. When you get priced out in a couple of years, because of that data center, and they gonna go nowhere.
Hey, Steve, what happened to
in
that
order for
grocery
that to
store?
happen, don't the governor and the mayor have to approve of it first,
Yeah,
or
you
does
think
it?
that I mean, that too, and the alderman in the local area has to already approve of it. So if it's talks of it, and there are no talks of it not being there, so and then they're trying to make Chicago Avenue and Madison like a little Black Wall Street or a business hub, which it is already, but even more so. So yeah, that's what Black people need to be doing, trying to get that data center up out of there.
Well, go ahead, Walter, real quick. Then I got to bring this up about the Frank Lloyd Wright House.
What happened to that grocery store you mentioned on the west side? The lady is doing okay?
Actually, she Liz did a commercial with Prisker, and they did a commercial with Prisker and somebody else. I can't remember, but
No.
that was just recently, like last week. But
What is it? What is store at on Waller? Is the one on Waller?
Correct, Waller and Chicago Avenue.
Steve, I remember when I was living out west, I seen that woman. I seen her. She a tall woman. It was her, a Black woman, and it was another dude she was talking to, and they were just talking out front of there. I'm like, they finna do something with this building. I can hear how she talking. This is like 4 or 5 years ago. I heard them talking about something about doing something with food. I was going to go pick up my daughter, and it was nighttime, and they was just out there. I was like, I heard them like, yeah, so I'm buying this and I'm changing it from because it was a thrift store.
Yeah,
it was a thrift store. I used to go in there and I used to buy stuff out the thrift store.
The Salvation Army, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
But the thing is, I still think what Ella said made perfect sense. If they would get out some type of coupons, and it could be online coupons even. That would
they'll bring a lot of business.
Right.
A lot of business.
But why somebody gotta give you something? Why I gotta give you
make
shop?
No,
it's called advertising. It's called advertisement. It's called drawing in the clientele and the people that are come in the store and buy food. That's
the
a
woman
wise move.
That's a Black woman. Get up and go shop. That's a Black woman. Just go get up and go shop.
No. It don't. You know it don't work like that.
Oh, would that's like a door opener, Monk?
Yeah,
once you go in for something,
but guess what though?
You're going to spend a lot more money. You're going to spend a lot more money.
And they should advertise in community newspaper so we'll know about them, because a lot of times I forget that store is even there, and I head on over to Jewel's or Fresh Market or somewhere because I forget the store is there.
Right.
We need reminders because there's too much going on in our lives, and we forget.
How long has the store been there?
About 6 months, I think.
No,
okay. So I mean, have y'all been there?
I've been there. I've shopped there two or three times.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we need to go get that sister our business. If you know where she at, you can't forget. If you know where the woman at, spend your money.
I saw Liz about 3 weeks ago at the Columbus Park Refectory, and she said she gave me some flyers for Juneteenth to pass around and put.
I got a question. Couple questions actually. How's Arnold's? And I mean, is there more functions around her area that she could promote her stuff or what?
Of course.
Like different venues and all that, churches, venues, the whole 9 yards.
Of course, but she has to reach out. That's
right. She gotta let people know she's there, and she's gotta advertise more.
But
I mean, word of mouth is the best advertising.
No, word of mouth
is the best advertisement. Black people talk and gossip all day, and there's no reason that the whole Austin community in 1 year is not shopping with this woman. There's no reason. That's why I tell Dre, boy, don't let niggas bring it down.
They don't know.
Don't let niggas bring it down. I ain't building no business for no Black people. Nope.
Well, you racist anyway. You should have been white. You should have been a white Southern.
Me
idiot.
and Steve, we got a high quality taste, don't we, Steve?
He said me and Steve.
You are too much, Monk.
Words in my mouth. He said high quality taste. No, that situation, I think she could reach out a little more. I'm surprised the local newspapers like the Word and the Weekly are not running, ads and coupons.
I mean, how come she doesn't do a PR or press conference and all that?
I mean,
no, she does need it. You can't not. But then again, this is my whole thing. I ain't never seen Leamington ever. I ain't never seen Leamington. Now, don't get me wrong. Leamington is a staple. They've been here for years. I get it, but I ain't never seen no Leamington advertisement. Black people just go, and they got the worst meat of them all. They got the worst
store
meat.
that 40 Acres and a Mule, they had an event in her parking lot last Saturday.
That's correct.
What do you mean, a mule? What's going on?
It's called 40 Acres Market.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she had an event. She had an event up there in her lot last Saturday.
No, but you can invite the newspapers to come do an interview and all this stuff.
She did. I said just last Saturday she had an event up there. It was people up there, kids, and she had the jumping jacks and all this other stuff up there.
They had a Juneteenth event. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, with the paper been there and all that.
Paper,
like big papers and the small papers.
Well, she's out there. I can say I went to a meeting Friday at St. Cofer. She was there advertising, but I mean, I understand what you're saying, but yeah, she was advertising because the state representative and Don Harmon and all of them big folks that helped her, they was there, and other organizations.
Come on now, everybody need to come together. Everybody need to come together. No matter if you come together. Just go ahead. Hey, this the new black grocery store. Let's put Leamington's out of business.
I for one did not hear about them having that event. I don't know how I missed it, but I didn't know nothing about it, and I subscribed to their package on my phone. So on my you know how you subscribe to vegetables and stuff, and I never heard nothing about an event. So who does she advertise? What area does she advertise to?
Well, I think I saw Velva had put it on Facebook. I think I saw that on Facebook, but even so, I passed there and I saw them out there.
I didn't see it. I go to Facebook 2-3 times a day, and I didn't see nothing about it.
Well, I
did. What's the name of her store? I'm trying to look it up.
40 Acres and a Mule, I think.
Oh, it's 40 Acres Fresh Market.
Yeah. Where is it at? On
Chicago and Waller, right off Waller.
And that is a perfect spot because, man, from right there. Let me see. I had to go either to Walmart, Jewel, Leamington, and I live right there. And so everybody was shopping at the regular store. Everybody giving the Arab some money. Oh, she got this like a Whole Foods.
Can I ask? What happened to the rib tip place?
Don't tell me they shut down Coleman's.
Coleman's been there like a landmark over there.
Don't you tell me they shut down Coleman's too.
No, I think he's talking about Jay's Backyard Ribs.
No, Coleman's.
There. Jay's
got
a week ago.
Yeah, you go to Coleman's, man. Good food. Bad attitudes, but good food.
I want to ask you: isn't there a chamber like a commerce around there? Chamber of Commerce.
I told you 2 weeks ago to come to the chamber meeting at 6978, Walter. I told you that. Remember?
Was she there? There? Okay.
Cassandra was there. Ed Coleman. Bunch of people. Crystal. What's her name? What's Crystal name over the chamber?
Crystal Gardner?
No, not Gardner. Crystal Dyer.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. That other Crystal. I know who you're talking about.
Dyer.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she was there. She's over the chamber. They were all there about 2 weeks ago.
Oh wow.
Was. But yeah, and then as far as the advertisement, I mean, yeah, I think it could be done a little better. Give a little bit
The best advertising is free advertising. Bring that Tribune sometimes and all the local papers.
Okay,
Cool.
so she got a weekly ad and coupons. If you go to her website,
I mean, she just needs that Facebook page,
yeah, no, she
have
needs some help
everybody's
though.
followers.
But Walter, would you go there because you sure wasn't at my meeting and you told me to send a flyer to Steve and I did and he said he sent it to you. Would you go there? You didn't come to my meeting.
I mean, I'll go wherever.
You didn't come to my meeting.
Right, I was
Walter
probably
said, I wouldn't be
busy.
caught dead in those neighborhoods, guys.
Yeah, right. You know what? I'll go there anytime.
Let me say, now that we are talking about the meeting, that was a very good meeting Ms. Jacobs had regarding mental health, Alzheimer's, and dementia. That she had some very astute people that understood the nature of the situations that people go through when they have mental illness and Alzheimer's and dementia, and they were very good specialists, about those issues. They gave great information. Would you not say so, Tiny?
Yeah.
They were spot.
So what is the early signs of some kind of dementia?
Well, go ahead.
Yes, it seems like it's little things, you forget little things.
Yeah.
And they got a chart, and you look at that chart, and that tells you, by the way the people are behaving, where they're at.
Yeah.
Mhm. Is
So,
that from like cooking? Like I hear stories about people were cooking with certain metals. Does it gives out different fumes? That's why people are getting dementia now.
No, they
Or
didn't mention that. I didn't hear him say that.
right, you didn't mention that.
It's more.
aluminum foil, aluminum, because that
No,
gives
no,
out a
they
little.
Smoking weed do it too.
do what?
Causes the yeah,
You funny
smoking
guy.
marijuana is linked to dementia and Alzheimer's. Yep,
Well,
No, but I
I heard that.
yeah, it's linked to it.
But you know what? That's dementia, Alzheimer's is hereditary.
I
That's
think
down
it's
through generation.
more.
Yes. Oh, yes. It's down
I
through it is somebody in each one of our families, even mental health. I mean, mental. That's down through generation. That's hereditary.
you don't
Yeah,
think
oh
it's
no,
like a
I think
parasite?
no, I think it is hereditary, but a lot
Yeah.
of it is dieting because I heard like
Yeah.
eating 2 eggs a day decreases Alzheimer's. Eating 2 eggs a day has shown to decrease Alzheimer's.
Oh,
They
yeah.
say
Yep.
steak and eggs is the best.
It is
They
Keep you
based,
in
say
the morning.
two
it is
eggs a day.
based on your eating habits. It has
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they say metals.
sugar is a primary
Right,
deteriorating factor. So that's eating. You can't get sugar in your system without.
They say certain metals you
Yes.
can't cook with.
No, I don't think that's the thing. They said nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think it. Well, I know it's certain plastics too. I think, but I don't know if that causes diet.
Plastics.
I don't know if that causes.
No,
Oh
no.
yeah, I don't think that causes. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. All this stuff in our diets, food dyes, propylene glycol is supposed to be really bad, but there's a thin line. They don't, they just say yes or no. But propylene glycol is in our foods, and we use it, and we spray planes with it. So how we don't know if it's a cause or it's some of the carcinogens
Because
causing this stuff.
if you spray planes with it, they should have been able to detect over the last 50 plus years the people that's been spraying planes with it have accumulated or have acquired Alzheimer's. and I don't think they've made a study on that based on that. If they,
And
'cause
then
you would have got a letter because you do that, right?
yes, and it's in our foods too, propylene
But
glycol.
but but you know, again, they said it's what we're eating. And
Yeah.
that's one of the
We're
things.
eating poison.
But sugar is one of the culprits, and
Yeah.
that makes perfect sense. The gentleman, what was the doctor name that was there? I thought he broke it.
Dr. Johnson.
Yeah, he broke it down. It was just
Oh yeah, he broke it all the way down. I like that.
right.
Yeah.
It was funny that Howard Ray spoke, and Dr. Johnson, after he finished his 30 minutes, spiel, he said, "Any questions?" And Howard Ray said, "Yeah, when I become mayor, I'm going to take everybody in here down to Cuba so they could get a treatment that's experimental to fix their heart." And I'm saying, how do we go? That's not a question. That's an answer. Number one. Number two, how do we go that everybody in this room has Alzheimer's or we're gonna get it, and then you're gonna take us down to Cuba to become experimental guinea pigs with something that we don't know much about? And I'm saying, first of all, if you're the alderman, shouldn't you be worried about things, the quality of life in the ward, in the city, first and foremost? Because I don't know if Cuba is the place to live. Because
he got Alzheimer's himself.
Yeah, can I say something? I just looked this up. I just looked it up. Long-term exposure to certain heavy metals causes this stuff. Alzheimer's and stuff.
I didn't when the doctor.
Yeah. Mercury or synergate, magnesium, lead, and something with cigarette smoke too.
Yeah, yeah, he did say something like that too.
So
cigarette smokes, they put that something with the nicotine to keep the nicotine some certain way. I think that, but I think what you're confusing is it aids to the advancement of Alzheimer's. I don't think it creates it. I think it
I don't know. Nowadays, first, like in the 50s and 60s, they say smoking didn't cause no health problems. And look, it caused so many health problems.
Yeah.
So certain foods have all these poisons. Look at the other thing, fake sugars in our food.
Well, that's what we're saying, that the sugars are probably more of
Glucose
than anything.
And soda pop have acid in it.
Well, it has sugars also. So I would say sugars more than anything.
Corn syrup, high glucose corn syrup.
Of course, that's serious. That's a serious no. But yeah, that's what happened in that meeting. That went really well. The second meeting was with LaShawn Ford, and he spoke about some things that he wanted to work with the seniors on the west side. With they want to look at certain facilities to help with senior activities or other activities, and they would like to get a facility on the west side. And he said he would help them look into what that would take and what's needed. While we were sitting there, just across the street from the Aspire Center, and on Friday, Darnell Shield spent about 10 minutes on what news channel was that? Which one is? I think it's Channel 2. Channel 2, and he spoke of the renovation and rehab of the third Frank Lloyd Wright home in the city. I think there are only 3 Frank Lloyd Wright homes in the city of Chicago, and that's just one of the thirds, and the only one in Austin on the west side. And, they're looking at about $3.5 billion worth of renovation, and I think they bought it for $100,000, and they received $60,000 in donations so far. So, you know, they only got about 5 times as much to to go through. No, more than 5 times, 50 times as much to get to 3.5 million, almost $4 million to renovate that home. Tiny, that's right next to your old apartment building with the elevator.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
Okay.
want $4 million almost into that place. In the house, that building you lived in looks like it holds over 40 people, 30 people. I don't know.
Yeah. Right.
Which people don't realize there's an elevator in that building.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
until you told me, and I had to think about it.
So Steve, what you said Darnell was talking about?
Yeah, he was on the news. He spoke for about 10 minutes, maybe, I don't want to say 10, maybe 5 minutes about the project. And he said they're trying to renovate that property. I think that's a great idea. I've known of the property since I was a kid. Walked past it many days. I thought it was a unique house. Never really understood it. Did I know when I was little? At a certain point, I did. I think when I was probably in 6th, 7th grade, it was Frank Lloyd Wright House. But you know, it's gone in disrepair and deterioration at this point. And they're saying that they need at least $3.5 million worth of work. But which tells me that the property, if you put $3.5 million worth of work in a property on the corner, right near the corner of Austin, Madison, and Central, how much is that property going to be worth after that?
About $1 million.
That's it?
I mean, oh shit. I mean, well, maybe more. You know, I don't know none of that. That's a big number to me. So maybe more. Because when you said Central and what?
Right across the street from the parking lot of the school, of Emmett School.
Yeah.
You never seen that? Okay, so you got the strip mall on the corner, on the northwest corner of Central and Madison.
Right.
Then there's an alley. Then I think there's a property next to that. Then there's that building that Tiny lived in, it, which is probably like a 30 unit or something. You really don't.
And then it's a school right there.
No, not the school. We're not on that side.
Okay.
We're on the central side, but we're going north. On the west side of the street. And then there's the Frank Lloyd Wright home. Then I think there's another building, and then there's a Jehovah's Witness place, and then another building, and then you're at Washington, something like that. But the Frank Lloyd Wright home, you can't miss it because it looks like it's indicative of the Frank Lloyd Wright designs, where they have these low-hanging roof lines. They hang out, and you've probably seen them in Oak Park or the ones that are in Hyde Park or area. But again, if we're putting $3.5 million in rehab into the facility, how much is it going to be worth? It can't be less than what you put in it, right? No bank or no one would finance that. No one would give you money for that, right? I mean, I don't think people would even donate it to something that would devalue itself. So it has to be over 4 million, or it has to be over 3.5 million, or at least that amount. But that tends to tell me that other properties have to go up also. Or I don't know how you would look at the
but Steve, not cutting you off. Okay, now, did you hear Ms. Moore when she was saying that Melody School, this is what she's trying to get for a community center, a daycare center for seniors? So I'm just saying, now what you're talking about up there, is she's having a problem with trying to get one of these schools for a community center for the seniors and children's program. And it's such a problem, but it seems like you're saying that they're talking about how much money to do up here, up there on Central somewhere.
Right across the street from the parking lot.
So, but she was talking to the state representative, and he was going through this and thus and whatever, but sound like these people's already set on how much it's gonna take. They want to get it started on this. You follow what I'm trying to say?
It's
And
a
she's
done.
trying to get a vacant school that's sitting over there just writing it down.
Yeah, no, that project is a done deal. They've already purchased it.
See what I'm talking? Oh, see, okay.
And then they purchased it for 100, and somebody already donated 60,000. So really, what they got it for 40. They found $40,000 somewhere and got it, and they're gonna get, what's that? 100 times as much.
Okay, I was just making a showing you a difference in.
Oh no, I totally see that. Melody School, I had talked to Ms. Moore about that. I told her that, Melody was built in the mid to late 60s, and it was relatively a newer design school. It's not all the bricks and, the early part of the 20th century type of design. But I said just to abate the asbestos in it would probably take over $1 million some odd dollars just to do that. And then you would have to look at windows. I'm like, windows are probably gonna take about $1 million or close to, 700,000 for windows. Then you're talking about a roof. You could talk, 200,000-300,000 just for a roof, maybe a little more, maybe 500. And then you're talking about heating and electrical. So, you're talking at least a $20 million project for that school. And that's why State Rep Ford was saying it might be better just to tear it down.
And rebuild.
Right.
Well, that's for them to make the decision. Like I said, I connected them, so that's up to them however they want to do it.
I mean, the school is in really bad disrepair, and it's it's not looking good, but it's been.
And how are they going to upkeep the place?
Pardon?
Or how are they going to upkeep the place? If they get it, how they going to pay the light and the gas and all those things that it takes to maintain a property?
That's a whole nother thing. I guess they're gonna do like Jackie Reed did. She sell fish dinners.
Okay.
Oh, Jackie said she built that Cook County Center on Chicago Avenue and Cicero. She said she sold a lot of fish dinners to build it. I guess, but no, you would have to find some entities to go in there that could pay rent.
Yeah, well, I think now this is me saying all this because I don't know how it go, but I think they would have like somebody grants and things like that, and plus you would get the state involved and the government and things like that. I think that's how you could possibly get into it. That's why she's talking to the rep. You know what I'm saying?
You could get the state to probably fund some programs, but they're not going to pay your rent and your light and your water.
I know. I said grant. I mean, right, for grants and things.
I don't think they'll do that for that either. They would only give money to acquire, to buy the place, repair the place, fix the place, build the place, or whatever. But I don't think they're going to give money to keep it going, because if they could do that, they would just make it a state facility. You know what I mean? They don't need anybody else to tell them to do that. If they want to maintain it and keep it and pay the light, gas, and other utilities, and
I said that's what you have to have a grant writer.
Yeah. You need somebody to find money.
Right.
But I don't think I don't know if you would be able to do it through those programs.
Well, maybe they'll decide by the time we meet again, because we're supposed to meet the 24th of July.
But that's always the thing, nobody, people don't think about that. I mean, let's look at Aspire right now. Are they making do with what they need to do after they've been dealing with this for 13 years?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they purchased the thing in 2013 or something like that. So,
but you know what? Now, this is my opinion about the Aspire. Aspire should let more programs in there, and that could help with the keep or whatever of that building.
keep the bills paid.
Yeah. But see, I don't know. It's I don't know.
Is there an Aspire school over here?
No, that's the old Emmett School. That's
Oh, okay.
Fire Center.
Okay.
I was saying, right across the street, if you know where the parking lot is of the Aspire Center or Emmett School was,
Yeah.
if you go right across the street on the west side of Central, there's the Frank Lloyd Wright House. It's a historical home. It's been landmarked as historical, and it's been there since I was a kid. You know, I remember walking by it and looking at it. Would never thought it would ever be $3.5 million or more. You know,
I can't remember that place.
Okay, do you know what a Jehovah's Witness hall is right there?
Yeah, that's south of Madison.
No, that's north of Madison.
Oh, that's by Washington. That's
Yeah,
right.
right. Now just come a couple properties south of that building. Come back a couple properties. You know,
There's that hotel. Then come I think the Jehovah's Witness. Then comes I can't remember that house. I have to go by there and look at it.
Sits back a little bit. Tiny, is that a hotel?
Say again, please.
Ella said there's a hotel on that side of the street. That's not a hotel.
Apartment building. It's a big.
No.
It used to be a hotel a long time ago. Like in it.
Was it?
No, that's always been an apartment building.
Really?
He lived in it.
Okay.
But what amazed me, he told me about 7 years ago or 8 years ago, he lived in it and it had an elevator in it. I'm like,
Right.
Elevator.
Right.
Huh.
Right.
But, I mean, when you look at it, and I looked at it the other day, I'm like, there are at least 30 properties in there.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, you know, 1-bedrooms and studios, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Ella probably thinks it's a hotel because there are a lot of 1-bedroom studios. But I never knew that place. And it's over 4 stories. It's at least 4 stories, I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's why they have the elevator. That's probably that. But again, that's one of the projects that's coming down the pipe. And I was just saying, you know, it's just really strange how economics are the way they are right now. But we don't, you know, we see all these projects popping online, and just last week I've had like, man, over 5-6 people ask me about jobs. You know, they got to do better. You know, they're not making what, you know. I guess that's what it is. They're feeling the crunch. You know,
Yeah.
And they're like, you know, hey, I need to find something better. I need to find, and these people with jobs, you know.
Yeah.
That's and you know, in good fields, you know, IT and community and some other things, and I'm like, wow. But you know, this
Maybe they ought to start some businesses. You know, I was taught that you didn't get a degree to get a job. You got a degree to give other people jobs.
right there you go. That's so. That is true. I remember when I went back for my master's, I talked to the dean, and he said, "Well, what do you want to do?" I said, "Well, I want to be able to start my own business and manage my, you know, like that." And he's saying, "That's what master's programs in management are. Yeah, you can. Let's go." You know, although it was engineering, but it was still like, you know,
yeah,
management type of program. But yeah, it's just, I think it would be difficult for people that's trying to sustain a way of life to go right into saying, I want to start a business when I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to eat and keep my lights on.
Right. Well, I think you got to have that mindset all along, so that you'll be saving up for when you could go start your own business.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the way to look at it. What else is there going on? Let me see. Oh man. Well, I know we're gonna start doing some events in the community. Get ready to hit more of those blocks and do smokeouts. We're gonna start those up. I was planning, the one was planned for tomorrow, but we're gonna have to step back on it because of this. A lot of people ain't gonna make it out because of this heat. It's gonna be an extreme heat advisory. So I don't think people want to be out around the grill outside. And no matter what, even if it's right there on their block. So we're postponing that to another date. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? Frank Lloyd Wright House, mental health, Alzheimer's, and dementia. Representative Ford ideas, and along with the seniors, the water main projects that's going down Division Street, which is redundant in a sense, but people do need to take advantage of the lead pipe conversion to copper because it is free right now for us right now. You don't have to put up any money, but ain't nothing ever free. So you're gonna end up paying down the line somehow, 40,000 back with interest. Because, and then when I think about it, I'm like, that's quite a bit of money just to take out one pipe and put another pipe in. It wouldn't be 40,000 if you were to do it yourself. It'd be more like maybe 10, 8 to 10. You got to pipe underneath the ground and tie it into the water main. That's it. And a plumber could do that with a permit. They could do it. but the city said 40, so they could, get the money out of you too, I guess. What else was there? We talked about the Jay's Backyard Barbecue and all of the businesses that were adjacent to it, all being demolished, not demolished, but then had fire damage. What was it? It's been a week now. I think it happened on a
Saturday.
A Saturday was? Okay. Saturday, wow, Saturday morning. They say someone was in there preparing some food, I think, at 6 in the morning or something. And that's a big hit to the neighborhood. I did find out another thing, which is there's an alley between those properties and the properties that go west of there to the corner of Parkside and Division. Those properties are Westside Health Authority bought all of them. It was 5 units. They bought all of those, and one of them was a beauty salon, which was in pretty good shape. That was just renovated. There was a couple churches or something, and somebody had tried to build a hall or something in there, and they were having some issues. I think someone got shot in there at one point. Yeah, it was funny because I don't want to say it was funny, but it was strange because the person got shot inside. Police showed up and they drug the person outside and said, "No, it happened outside." And the cops said, "No."
Oh.
Yeah. They said, "No way," because the blood trail. And there was no. They tried to go back in. But the cops kind of figured it out. But they shut that place down, I think. I know they did. And then I just found out last week that Westside Health Authority bought all of those a few months back. And then the old People's Assembly building, which was Davis's the People's Assembly's facility across the street, kitty corner from Parkside and Division, pretty much. Cross corner, pretty much in the middle of that block, cross corner, which would be on the south west side, but the middle of between Waller and Parkside. That property was bought by a group, and they're planning to do some things over there. They were on with the Alderman Telefero last week. We had a meeting with him on Zoom.
What is that gonna be, Steve? Well, the old congressman office. What is that gonna be?
Yeah. That was, I think they want to do something historical. They were saying, I think they want to do some type of historical site for Danny or something. But I don't know. I don't know. I know the people that's working on it, but they didn't give me a warm.
But this young lady Stokes, ain't she opening a restaurant right here on the avenue?
I think she's opening up some type of art gallery center or something, restaurant.
She already got one on North Avenue. I'm talking about a restaurant or something they were saying on the avenue.
Yeah, that's across from the that's in between what is it, Lockwood and Latrobe on the south side of the street of Chicago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, somewhere up there.
But somebody tell me what's going on with these events that they're doing from 9 o'clock at night to 1 in the morning. What's that all about? I'm not quite understanding.
What? Where?
They did one down the street at your house at Spill the Beans last Friday, Saturday. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either now. You know, I don't.
I think they're saying it's something to take the teens off the streets or something, but I'm like, teens are not on the streets at 9 to 1.
Right.
If they
Right.
are, it shouldn't be. So I don't know. Maybe somebody knows.
No. You have to ask 15th district. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the other side of it. What else is going on? We see all people looking at running for election. It's almost 8 people right now.
Oh, that's right, Steve. We got to get together for Shantae. I'll call you tomorrow so you can give me some you some dates.
For anybody that wants to come out, Chantel Franklin, elect with the 8th district elect state rep, will be having an event at the TNT restaurant on Madison, just east of. It's right next to the Garden. It's right next to the.
And across the street from MacArthur.
Right across the street from MacArthur's, and it's going to be. Let me see what time. Hold on, let me see what time is it supposed to be. I should know, but I'll send it back out again. If anybody needs to know. Here it is. It's the right flyer, I think it is. No, wrong flyer.
So what kind of event is it?
It's a fundraising event, but she said, she want people to come out from community, so just come on out. Don't worry, get what you can. Don't worry about it. If you can't, just come on out and have a good time. Okay, here it is. It's going to be at 6 o'clock, 6 to 7:30, or roughly an hour and a half, maybe 2 at the most. But yeah, come on out.
And what's the date again?
That's on the 30th, so Tuesday, the 30th.
Okay. Right, the 30th of this month.
Right, 5405 West Madison, TNT Rooftop Restaurant. Have food and drinks. So just come on out. It says RSVP, but just come.
Okay. Okay, 5405 West Madison.
Yeah.
What time was it?
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock to 7:30. Roughly 8, Try to get, they want to get people fed and something to drink and enjoy themselves for a couple of hours and be out,
Yeah. Okay. Sound good.
Yeah. So let people know. Let some people know.
Okay.
What else is there going on? Strange summer, strange spring, strange. It's gonna be a strange year, y'all. When you look at the things that are in at play.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we're doing bingo on Mondays. It is every other Monday we're doing them. We got bingo tomorrow from 11 to 1, and at Northwest Austin Council. and you know, we're doing giveaways and you know, little snacks and stuff. So feel free to come out. And I can't think of anything else.
You say that's tomorrow?
Yeah,
The
tomorrow.
bingo?
Yes,
From what time again?
11 to 1.
Oh gosh, okay.
Yeah, just come out for a few minutes. You know,
Yeah,
or your luck.
yeah. I gotta go get some money from the bank. Cause I'm broke right now. Ugh.
Oh, you don't take that much to play bingo.
I know, but I mean, I still need to get some money because I'm broke.
Oh,
I spend it all on the weekends, so I have to replenish my stash.
transportation is close for you.
Yeah, right across the street.
Yeah. What else is going on in the neighborhood? Anybody got anything they want to add before we close out? Anybody? What's going on down the street in St. Angelo's? You know anything, Ella?
No, I haven't heard from anybody about anything like that.
Okay. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. I wanted to also bring up again on division. It's just really odd. Within the last 6 months or less, we've had 3 major fires.
Yeah.
Division in a matter of 3 blocks. You know, and that's never been like that. And they're all businesses. You know, right now, if I look at the total amount of businesses that are lost, that would be 2 restaurants, a hair place, a store, another. So what is it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 or 6 down there by Central and Division. Then if you look at Ricky's Sheer Elegance and the restaurant there, that's 2. That's 8. Then you go down by Bobby E. Wright, that burned. So Bobby E. Wright and a couple other storefronts. So that's what, 10, 11?
Wow.
I'm thinking this is really arson. That's what I'm thinking.
11,
That's what it
Somebody want to
sounds
get
like.
rid of all the buildings so they can come in and do what they want to do. That's what I'm thinking. Cause
11,
that don't sound right.
11 properties, 6 months.
That
And
don't sound right.
we are the only fire I remember, Ellen, was on Division, was in that building, the corner of Menard and Division. They had a fire in there, and they found an infant buried that was in the wall. Remember, on the 2nd floor, above that, right up in there, above that hair salon, that braid shop on the corner on the north.
Oh my goodness.
And they found a what you say?
Found a baby that somebody had buried
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago.
10, 12, 13 years ago, or something like that.
Yeah,
My Lord.
I remember that. It was
My Lord.
God, I knew the people too because they lived across the street in
Right.
that apartment building
And
that's run by the church.
right,
And they had put the baby in acid or something.
whatever it
Oh
was,
my.
been in there
Oh
Uh-huh.
my goodness.
long
I
time.
remember that. I remember that.
But there was a fire that prompted them to find it somehow.
Right.
And that was just, and it wasn't really bad fire. I think it was just, you know, it
A
did
little small.
yeah, but it prompted the walls or something. They found, that's when they figured
That's
something.
when they found the baby.
But
Oh my Lord.
we haven't had.
My Lord.
I mean, I take that back. That one by the church on Monitor, that place burned down. Remember?
Monitor. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a vacant lot. So yeah, that was. But that fire was been what, 10, 15 years, 10 years or more. At least,
Yeah.
probably about 10 at the most.
And I still say it's arson.
Yeah,
Somebody's got an ulterior motive for doing stuff like that.
something's going on.
Now I don't know if James was arson or not, but he was very he was making good money.
Yeah, and there were no issues down there. You notice that?
Right.
Nobody
Right.
out, nobody getting robbed, nobody this, nobody that, nothing.
Right. I think they said the man that was working in the kitchen said the stove caught fire or something.
Yeah, they said a grease fire, I think. But
Yeah, but would it have done that much damage?
yeah, with a grease fire. That's why someone said, it would have been on their best behalf to just pay somebody $200-300 to come in like 1 or 2 in the morning and just scrape all that grease and stuff down. Because when you're running those kind of businesses, they're constantly cooking, 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 cooking. And you gotta take that time to get rid of that grease. And spend a couple $100 or more to let somebody just go in there and scrape it down and get it out of there.
Or at least have a smoke extinguisher, a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Or a blanket. Those blankets they
Yeah.
have to smother.
Yeah. But by him being new in business, I don't think he thought that far.
Yeah. What was strange on the internet, he said, why did the city, I had just had an inspection. He said, why did the city come out and put a tag on a sticker on a building that has no doors, no front, no roof? You can see straight through it. Why they come put the "you pass your inspection" sticker on it?
Yeah.
And why would they even do that? Showing that you can see the place is no longer there. But I guess they figured they had to do their job. But hey, again, so much. We still got the issue with what's the hospital? West Suburban.
West Suburban.
Still have that issue. And what we didn't talk about, which is the up and coming elections, because there will be petitions coming out in about 20 days, 25 days from now, for mayor, alderman, and a few other positions, I think, local positions. So we're about to get the gauntlet is about to happen.
Yeah.
Other than that, we don't have anything else. I'm gonna close out. I see DeAndre on here. What's going on with you? He didn't say anything. No.
Oh man, my damn phone
Oh.
is tweaking. Man, just been building up, and
Yeah.
and then my organization. We doing some good things though. I just had my first cannabis focused workshop Friday. We did it 2 doors down at the store. Well, we was talking about the ecosystem, so it was just a little educational thing.
Mm-hmm.
And within it, we was teaching folks about the war on drugs, about legislate now that it's legalized in Illinois, what that mean, what their rights are. Then we talked about the funding opportunities, the R3 grant, and all that good stuff. And then advocacy, speaking of politics, right? And then just equity in general, what that means for our community and why we need to be in the cannabis industry.
Right. Which I don't know how we missed the mark on that. And for the last 7 years now?
In July, we're about to drop the training for people that's interested in HVAC, plumbing, and electric. And I just finished setting up my wellness space on the 2nd floor. So I got a tenant up there now. Ernestine's daughter, a group of women that was formerly trafficked, and they're working with women that are current and formerly trafficked as well. So, and we grinding out here, really making shit happen.
That sounds good. Who is Ernestine? Do I know?
No, that's just I'm not sure exactly why they named their organization Ernestine's daughter, but the 2 women are both of their name are Brenda.
Okay.
It's two older women named Brenda.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So they're my tenants now. I got a partnership with Just a Mile Away Mental Health Services. Mm-hmm. So, if folks, you all want to refer anybody, y'all can do that. down at the office. They
What are
doing
they?
the referrals now.
What are they
Huh?
doing? What are they doing?
They doing telehealth and in person.
Okay.
Unfortunately, like we getting a lot of people that's registering for telehealth, but don't nobody want to come in and see nobody face to face anymore, man. So that kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Because personally, I think you get a lot more out of a therapy session when you go face to face. But you know, that's just the way of the world now.
Yeah,
So,
but you know what you have to do. You got to give them a gift card or something, or
yeah, well, that like I said, we just got a partnership with the organization. That ain't I ain't putting that together at all.
right?
I ain't doing that.
No, no.
Yeah, and then but yeah, just been busy, just trying to make this stuff happen. And then speaking of elections, so I'll be running again for district council. I I definitely wanted to. I considered alderman, but I don't have the time. I just didn't have the time commitment for that. But with the district council, we're creating a community mediation program because we don't have the restorative justice court, and we didn't want to leave these positions without being able to create something that was useful for the community. So we've done several rounds of development on it, and right now the focus is on doing, parking disputes, low level domestic incidences, nothing violent that goes straight to CPD, noise complaints, parking, trash, pets. You know what I mean? So we actually are planning to launch our pilot sometime in September, but we want to make sure that we stay on as district council to get this off the ground, give it, all that we can to make sure that this is something that could be very useful for the community. And then we are very much so into alternate police response. So we're trying to take some of that burden off the police for having to answer those type of issues that I mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just grinding, man, doing
Sounds
a
like
lot, and
sounds like sounds like an opportunity for Peacebrook.
man, you know what? Um, I mean, I,
No,
I
Bill.
mean, look, I ain't gonna lie. I would say yeah, but Peacebrook been in existence for 10 years now and ain't did nothing yet, man. Well, we put this thing together last year and we about to launch the pilot this year. So, you know what I mean? Like, I just got to be honest. Well, I got to be honest that thing ain't really did nothing. But I mean, I'm not against calling up Barry and seeing where he want to fit in at. But you got to understand, this ain't Peacebrook though. This is the Community Justice Alliance. So
Well, it sounds like the same scenario. He's meeting with Oak Park officials about doing the same thing with traffic tickets and the like. You know, people.
right. Now that's alternate police response. So folks are very much so set on trying to relieve the police of some of these less burdensome calls. So parking, like I say, uh, disputes, noise complaints, all those type of things that Chicago police answer that that they could be using that same type of energy on, you know, uh, the real criminal activity that's going on. That's really what we trying to get them to focus on. So yeah, if Peacebrook is doing that, then yeah, we could definitely partner at least in the sense of alternate police response and doing work together to figure out how can we continue to relieve the police of these small disturbances that they don't need to answer, but that community can figure out how to solve on their own.
Right,
For me, and I always believe that that's real community policing. The police shouldn't have to answer things that the community can handle when they can go out and catch criminals and do whatever,
right,
real work that needs to be done and as it relates to their job.
right.
Yeah, so we working though.
Sources for
Yeah, and burning resources. That's a fact. Burning resources.
yeah.
But and then what else I was gonna say? And then I think that was it. Yeah. Oh, so with the wellness lounge that I launched, we offering as I told y'all, I was doing the smoothies, the smoothies, the shakes, the juices, all of this fresh fruit, fresh squeeze, and then we doing gallons of alkaline water. And then folks, we got the sea moss and the chlorophyll as well for people that want to put that. And then I got like a detox I'm connected to this company that does this detox that's supposed to rid you of heavy metals and parasites. I heard y'all mention that earlier. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we making it happen for real. We're making it happen for real.
You're not working with what's his name, Dr.
Happy?
Yeah, Happy or the other one that's downstate in St. Louis.
Nah. Downstate?
Yeah, Dr. What's his name? Tiny
Oh, you talking about Yaqui Awaken?
Yaqui, yeah. Yes. Yes, that's the name. But anyway. Anybody have anything before we close out? No one? Anybody else?
Well, I'm gonna say good night. That's for me. That's for me tonight. Y'all have a blessed night.
All right. And you need anything, don't forget Tuesday about the I guess I have to send the flyer again out to the group.
Yeah, you have to remind us.
Yeah, I better send it now.
Okay.
I know.
So good night.
All right. Want to close this out, DeAndre?
Yo, hello?
Yeah, go ahead, close us out if you got it.
I'm saying, can you? Yeah, man, my phone's tripping. All right, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Appreciate y'all for hanging tight with us. Y'all already know, like I like to say in closing, man, they ain't give us a seat at the table, so we had to create our own. I just would like to welcome y'all on home. Thank y'all for allowing us to welcome you to Northwest Austin Council. Y'all have a good night.
Good night, all.
Good night. God bless everybody.
Thank
All right.
you. Good night.
Good night.
Like, and